So today's story is over 2 people, and I want to talk about my production team behind this podcast.
Absolutely.
So I have been owning and operating a podcast production agency for the better part of 4 years now, and over time built a team of editors and writers and just people that can help me with the client-based stuff. But I also hire people directly for me underneath these teams. So I want to talk about my editor and assistant producer, Alex Arrowsmith. He lives in Oregon. He started editing for me, 3 years ago. He's been with me for a long time, and he's just the go-to. He's one of my top guys. We built this relationship over time. He's done all kinds of different audio and video production for me, just top notch. And it was a no-brainer that this was going to him.
Right.
The editing, all the editing you see is Alex Arrowsmith. And then as things started ramping up and really starting to get busy, and we realized it was going to be a lot of recording because a lot of cool people are coming in here to talk to us. I had to lean on my team more, and I made Alex my assistant producer.
Okay.
So he's the one that also does some of the writing for the descriptions. He chooses the clips.
Cool.
I give him a list, bullet point list, like we kind of hit this area, we hit that area, but then I leave it to him to grab clips and then edit them down a little bit.
Right.
I don't know, to present him more. He just has carte blanche in that. So that's what makes him more of like a producer.
Yeah.
So I'm giving him decision-making power,
Right.
And uploads and publishes it on iTunes for us. So he's a huge asset.
Sure.
I couldn't do this without him. I couldn't do it. So thank you, Alex.
Thanks, Alex.
And then last but not least, Mando.
Yep.
Mando was one of my first hires. I hired him to do a logo for my new business that just became an LLC, which is SRP.
Yep.
And we instantly hit it off.
Yeah.
And it took a little minute. It took a minute to kind of figure out what the branding of the business was. And then once we landed on something, then he took over, and every ounce, every inch of all of my ventures, SRP, Shelby Road Productions, The Real Hernando podcast, and this podcast, every ounce of it is Mando.
Awesome.
And his designing and his work.
Yeah.
And brand mind and how to, it's more than just a cool design with nice colors. He tries to really like match your brand.
Right.
Right. And I said, for the rhythm section logo with our faces, all I said was like, here's 2 headshots and make an illustrative version.
And take all of Jeff's hair away. That's what you told him.
That's what he did. I kind of told him that. I paid him a little extra to do that.
I didn't have much.
So Mando is outstanding, and he does all the thumbnails. Yeah. He's doing all the thumbnails. Of course, the original cover art, all the banners and icons you see on our socials, our YouTube channel, that's all him. Yeah. At some point, this will have a website, and he will do the front facing. Also, check out DerekJoseph.net. You've heard me and Jeff talk about him. He's the artist we play for, and he's a good friend of ours. Yeah. And Mando did all of his work. Yeah. All of his branding. He revamped Derek. He kind of gave Derek, he renovated Derek's kind of color codes and designs and everything, the front facing part of the website. So that's all Mondo's work as well. Right. So I wanted to highlight these guys because they help make this train run. Right. It's impossible to do all the work, and I'm blessed. Yeah. I'm so blessed and fortunate that I've managed to create something where I have these awesome people to lean on and really just elevate production. I have engineers, Andrew Michael and Sebastian, that help me with all the video and audio stuff over the years. Right. So then over time I collected enough stuff to kind of start this. But,
And people don't really see all the work that goes into something like this. The finished product comes out and you watch it and you're like, well, that's awesome. And that it's a lot like watching professional musicians play on stage. You think, well, that looks like a lot of fun. But you're not thinking about all the other stuff that goes along with it. It's a freaking job.
Yeah, it takes 4 people to operate this. You're the 4th. You're doing all the booking. We've talked about that. Yeah. And there will be a 5th person. At some point, someone on my team will be handling the social media. It's just part of nature. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah. to do the management and like the scheduling and publishing. But at some point, not only do I need this person to take that over,
right,
but then I already know who I want it to do.
Gotcha.
His name's Ryan. Will then help create reels so we can get on Instagram better and grow and be smarter at social media, because he's better than me at it. Just like Mondo's better than me and Alex is better than me. My engineers, like I'm the dumbest guy in the room on purpose. So I'm just blessed to have those people in my life and in this business. So Alex, Mando, thanks for keeping this thing on brand for us and sounding and looking like it does. So, and Jeff, obviously, again to you.
Oh man,
booking these awesome guests.
Hey, thank you. This wouldn't be happening without you. So you're constantly giving me compliments. You deserve some too. You're doing a lot behind the scenes that people don't see.
Yeah, that's right. So. No, it's cool. It's a labor of love, and I'm committed to make this thing grow.
Yeah.
And continue to run the team and build the team around it. And I have a couple local hires now.
Right.
I finally have a local film team that's helping me with other stuff. At some point, they will be involved with this. So we're growing.
Yeah.
This is going to grow right along with my business. And hopefully if that can remain to grow, this will grow with it. So